And welcome back. Oop, here's the mic. Welcome back to another episode of IWICCI.
Welcome back. I'm so excited for this episode.
Why?
Um, because I'm not good at crafts and you're very good at crafts.
What episode
And
is this?
I
28
like
or 29?
who?
What episode is this? 28 or 29?
I think it could be 29,
I think it
but
might be.
also not a clue. My Irish soda bread was delicious, by the
Oh yeah,
way.
that was very good. Um, yeah. So welcome back to IWICCI podcast. I'm V. That's Danny. My camera
I'm
is in a different
Danny.
spot. You can see I have two cameras set up here because we are starting the new segment of IWICCI, aside from baked beans, where we showcase different hobbies and crafts and the people who do them. So,
Do you know what I was thinking? Do you know what I was thinking?
what were you thinking?
That our little YouTube channel is becoming something that I would comfort watch. Like I like the direction we're going because I do comfort watch. I comfort watch a lot of like painting restoration videos
Yeah.
and I comfort watch like an unbelievable amount of food videos for some reason. I'm not a foodie, like I'm not really into cooking, but watching other people cook and bake is like I love
hmm
it.
That's that's like complimentary and interesting. I've heard that about my streams before, how they're kind of like not background noise, well, kind of background noise, but like the type of stream that people put up and like clean their room to or do other stuff and just listen to, and it's like a comforting experience somehow. I don't really have media that I consume like that, so I don't know what that feels like, but I've heard it before, and I love that you think our podcast is heading in that direction.
I really do. Like I don't mean to like toot our own comfortable
No, it's
horn.
fine. Like I watch tutorials for different things. So this might fall into that category, but like that's not really a comfort. That's more like I need to learn how to do something. So
I always watch them, or like most of the time I watch them for things that I don't really intend to do, and I think part of it is kind of screwy because I'm so like I have to clean up a lot and like everything, like I
hmm
don't know, I'm constantly like cleaning and being a human and doing all these cyclical tasks.
yeah.
And like if somebody bakes and I watch them, like I don't have to clean their pan. Like I
Right.
don't have to worry about the kitchen getting messy. Like I can just and
The Virgo part of you can just like, ah, that mess is not mine and I can watch the process.
yeah. And it's kind of the same with crafts. Although if I a lot of the videos I watch, I'm like, man, I bet I could get into that, but then I never do. So this is a chance for me to like dip my toes.
We also still need to think of a segment name for this, kind of. I had an idea the other day and I think I wrote it down, but I don't remember where I wrote it down, and both of my phones are cameras right now. However, what the focus is for today is just a simple jewelry making class tutorial, whatever, showcase. I don't know. Um, if you're someone that wants to make along with us, all you'll need are some beads, some wire. This is 20 gauge wire, and a variety of tools. I recommend cutters, a round nose and flat nose at the minimum, but you can also have like this bent guy. I don't really know what that's
I
called.
do have a bent guy.
Yeah, there's a bent guy,
I I
crimpers,
feel like I
stuff
have
like
too
that.
many
Hmm?
tools. I feel like I have too
You have
many.
plenty. That's a good thing. Better to have too many than not enough. But thankfully, the kind of wire jewelry we'll be making, you only really need a simple collection. So you
I'm
can
really
get
excited.
most of it at a hardware store or a Michael's or a bead store. This is not an ad, by the way. I'm just naming places you can buy stuff.
No, but I will
Um,
say the people at my Michaels in particular were very helpful because I forgot the list that you gave me when I walked in.
yeah,
It's like I panic texted V and I was like talking to a saleswoman and like everything went great. But yeah.
good. And like in theory, I mean, I'm in the United States, so tariffs and everything are out of control. But in theory, you should be able to get everything for under $20. Did that work out for you?
No.
No? How much did you spend?
I don't want to tell you.
Okay. But you got like the super collection of tools of these
Well, this
guys.
was the smallest tool set that. Oh, and
They
it
didn't
also came with
they didn't
this, which
have
I'm still not.
singles? Yeah, the speculum, the gynecological tool that you got as well.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. We won't be
Hello.
needing a speculum for, I don't think that's what it's called, but we won't be needing that for this
Is it a caliper?
demonstration.
Is that what it's called?
That sounds good. I like speculum because it's funny.
No. Um, but yeah, I will tell you my favorite part of the process so far was looking at beads. I
Mm-hmm.
really like all the beads that they have, and I've never really looked at them or thought about them before. And then you go in and there's like this, it wasn't even just a wall of beads. There were like three walls of beads.
Yeah.
Like,
Can you show us what beads you got?
I'm so excited. Okay. This is my favorite part
Mm-hmm.
was picking out the beads. Um, this is like blue and has flowers on it. I don't know if you can
What
see
material
it.
is that?
Ceramic.
Cool. Okay. I have some of
And
those.
then
I don't know
these are
where.
glass.
Nice.
And
The
the
evil eye?
eye, well, because my mom lives in Greece and I have two like eye bracelets on
Mm-hmm.
my body.
Very nice. Very nice. Protection.
And then the the last bead I got was tiger's eye because I love tiger's eye.
Mm-hmm. Good. I love it. Um, well, yeah, that's probably gonna raise your price as well. You got like a stone, ceramic, and glass is probably the other one.
Mhm. Stone
But
ceramic and glass, yeah.
yeah. Um, this is all what I have is stone. I think this is dyed howlite to look like turquoise. This is probably amazonite, rose quartz, more dyed howlite, and I don't know what this one is. Don't remember.
I
This
like
is just a
it.
bag of random stuff that I've had though, and
But
like
that's,
things
I
like
feel like
this.
that's something that I really admire about you that I don't really
Oh, and
have. Like
these.
when a project's done, all I want to do is like throw out the excess.
Yeah,
Like before I consider what I can reuse, I'm like, what can I get rid of?
I don't
Like,
know if you can see it right now. You can kind of see it there. That is a giant box from something from I bought a ladder a few months ago and I kept the big ass box because it's the perfect size for making prop swords for cosplay. Cuz most of the
ooh,
swords that I make are as big as me and like I don't like
so
piecing
cool.
together two pieces of cardboard because there's always a weak point and with
Yeah,
that big ass box I can just cut once and we're done.
that is so cool.
So I have a lot of like random trash piles around that can be repurposed into other stuff.
And I
But yeah,
like that.
just another little side note. I am not an expert at all in wire wrapping jewelry. I just enjoy doing it, and I did it. It was like the first type of jewelry I made when I started my jewelry business 13 years ago. Um, all I had were some beads, wire, and pliers, so I just made shit up as I went.
And
Um,
I'm gonna fully toot your horn.
toot.
Like, I think you're a really talented jewelry maker, and they do have an Etsy shop
Mm-hmm.
and probably other shops. I don't know.
Yeah, I have my Etsy shop right now primarily, but I'm looking toward moving my stuff to my own website, and I also have a Ko-fi shop where my books are as well, and some exclusive jewelry pieces are theirs.
But I am not even a jewelry person. Like, I like the jewelry that makes its way to me, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't seek jewelry out. And I will sometimes look at your stuff and just be like, oh my God, it's so pretty. And like, I
Yeah,
don't know,
thank you.
you
I
know.
still need to make you that crown that you requested
Yeah.
last year. I have the crystals somewhere that I put aside. That
I
is
would
also
like
something you can make with wire, but we're not going to do that today. Today, we are going to just learn some basics of wire wrapping and then maybe make a bracelet, necklace, earrings, whatever with the new skills that we make. So sit on down in front of your screen, grab your tools and supplies, and let's get ready to
Rumble.
insert name of segment here.
Let's get ready to craft
Listen,
craft raft.
for my
What?
craft raft. You're gonna want me to sit
Craft
on a
raft.
raft in the pool and make crafts. That's the next. No. I called
Oh,
it
cool.
Crafternoon on my Twitch streams, so I might just repurpose that name. But all the hobbies that we're going to be showcasing are not all crafts.
Right.
Like
Hobby corner.
Blobby Hobby was what I first came up with, but I don't like it.
Lobby hobby. Like, try it. Try a thing. Try
Right.
this.
Yeah. Try the IWICCI. I wish I could capture it. Hobby Town.
I wish.
Nope. Hobby Time.
Hobby Town. Hobbiton.
Let's learn a thing.
Let's learn a thing. Oh my god, I like that. Let's learn a thing with V and Danny. Today we're learning jewelry making.
Okay. And then when we run out of hobbies, we can actually like teach ourselves physics and calculus and stuff like that.
Oh my god, what?
Did I tell you that after we didn't take the SAT. What did we take? The Regents exam or whatever?
Yeah. Wait, I took the SAT.
I did too, but I meant on our podcast episode where we were like
Oh my god, yeah. We
8th grade
think we did
Regents.
the Regents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did that like 8th grade math Regents or whatever, high school math Regents. And I was telling my sister about it, and maybe I've talked about this before. I don't remember, but she was like, "Oh, I want to try." And she has like notoriously been not good at math. And I'm pretty sure she has dyscalculia. But anyway, I printed out the page, gave it to her, and I was like, "All right, have fun." Left for like 20 minutes, came back and was like, "How you doing?" And she was like angry. She was like back in her 13-year-old brain of like, "Don't talk to me. Like, I'm still on the first problem. I don't know how to get from here to here. I don't." And I'm like, whoa. I didn't mean to like fully activate fight or flight. I'm going to take away the test now. It's okay. Like,
Oh.
it's just math. So yeah.
It's stressful.
It is.
I think it did send me back because I was doing a lot of second guessing, which I definitely remember doing when taking tests like that.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, just not like even when I was sure I got the right answer, I'd be like, well, like.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem. Only when I met pre-calc was I like, "Oh, I don't like math that much, actually. Goodbye. We're done here."
But I like adding numbers up. Like I do it on barcodes. I do it all the time. Like I'll see if I can find a number pattern in a barcode. Like if I add up one side, it sometimes adds up to the, I don't know. Stuff like that.
Okay, little OCD addition things.
Yeah.
Yesterday I watched a video of how to calculate like the slope of stairs so that you're not making stairs like too wide or too tall or too short, when you're building a staircase. And that math went a little bit over my head because there was a lot of like measure this and then calculate the angle and then make sure you repeat that angle multiple times, and then it was a lot.
It's very funny that you say that because I have a friend that his job is making concrete staircases.
Excellent. I don't remember what it's called, but there's like a special name for it too.
We should have him on the show. He could.
Oh my god, yeah. Staircase building. Well, carpentry. We could talk to my uncle about that too.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's begin.
Yeah. I'm so nervous.
Don't be. I'm gonna show you how to make a pendant first. Okay.
Okay.
So, take one of your beads off the strand. Probably one of the bigger ones, but it can be any size.
No, I'm gonna do the biggest one. Did I buy enough supplies?
Yeah, for sure.
How do you know?
I just know.
Okay. I feel like I don't know enough string. Or whatever. What's it called? Wire.
It's wire. You're going to be fine. And then I'm going to take... I don't know how to show you this because I don't have a measurement. But like...
Okay, well, I can't cut... I can't do this. All right. No, I can't. I'm very brave. Okay.
So, yeah, you could just use your pliers to cut the string that your
I
beads came
tried.
on.
I tried.
Cut it somewhere in the
just
middle.
I'm just oh, I don't have to cut it at the start.
No. You might want
What
a
am I gonna
little, I should have also said this, to get something like this, an organizer, or just a Ziploc
oh,
bag to put your beads in.
I do have a Ziploc bag. Oh
Okay.
my God, I broke one of the beads because I cut it in
That's
half.
okay. That's fine. We're all learning. We're all learning. You did it.
No. Oh
Remember to
no.
always cut.
Did you hear it fall
I
into
did not.
pieces?
I did not. But that was my next thing. Make sure to cut close to your surface so that things don't bounce away from you.
Holy shit, I can't. I have to take a picture of the bead that I broke. This is so stupid. I
And
can't believe I
another
did that.
another little tip, the reason I have this fuzzy blanket on my table is so that the beads have less of a chance of rolling away completely if they do fall off the wire or out of my hand or whatever. It's a lot easier to keep them in line. Usually I work on a tray, but today I'll just be working on
Can you
the
see the
paper.
remnants of my bead in the
Oh, wow. Okay. A little bit. Nice. Break in those tools. You got this.
Okay, we're gonna just use regular scissors
Okay.
and we're gonna be really careful and we're not gonna break another bead. God damn.
It's okay if you
Okay.
do. All right. So I'm using 20 gauge wire. I'm going to use the silver one
Me too.
first. It's actually copper wire that's silver plated. And because my bead is kind of big and I usually overestimate how much wire I need to like anyway, measure from the tip of your pinky to the end of your palm.
Tip of your pinky to the end of your palm.
Yeah, and that'll
Wire?
be yes, and that'll be your
Okay.
first bit of wire
Tip
to
of your pinky to the end of your palm.
and then you cut it. Thank you for the play-by-play. And now you have
Oh my God, how do you cut it? Oh,
with your pliers, not with scissors. You're
yeah.
gonna ruin
You're right,
the
you're right,
scissors.
you're right. No. I just tried to cut it with scissors and that was not the vibe.
What bead are you using? Because I want to use something
My
similar.
biggest bead.
Okay, which one is that?
It's my flowers.
The ceramic one?
It's porcelain? Is it ceramic?
I think you said ceramic. Whatever it is.
It's ceramic.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this Amazonite or whatever because
I'm trying to just show, or
it's
like, I
it's
guess I
like
can
drilled through, right? So there's holes on each end.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna use something similar. We didn't need all that wire.
Yeah.
That's okay. So feed your wire through the hole.
Okay.
Whee!
I'm just taking pictures.
That's fine. And then once you feed your wire through the hole, have like maybe 1.5 inches sticking out on one
Okay.
end and most of it on the other end.
Okay.
Take your round nose pliers,
What are those?
the ones that are round all the way around.
Oh, yeah. These. I got them.
Round. Yes, good. And then on the shorter side, about halfway.
Yeah, like halfway of the bead or halfway of the whole thing.
On the shorter side, put your pliers in the middle of the
Okay.
shorter side.
I got it. You're so smart. Okay.
You got this. And
Yep.
then turn it towards you. So like grip the wire and turn it towards you until you make a loop that looks like that. Where's the camera? There we go.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You got it. You're like making a jump ring essentially.
Oh, I bought a jump ring. I
Nice.
bought them in case.
We could
Okay,
use
I
those
did
too
it.
then.
I did it.
All
It
right.
looks
So
like
it's just folded around one time like that.
this. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Switch to your flat nose pliers.
Or
And
those are the ones I shattered.
and hold the loop. Where we go? Hold the loop with them.
Okay.
So put the loop between the two flat nose, the flat pieces rather.
Yeah.
If you're using wire that is stronger than 20 gauge, you'll probably need a tool to do this part, but I just use my thumb because I have calluses and I don't care.
I
Push
also have calluses.
push the perpendicular side, the like short 90-degree side,
Yeah.
up and around to keep
Okay.
it to make like a tight loop. Oh, camera underneath.
Maybe I'll use I like just because I want it to be good. I'll like use my other set of pliers because I have 57 pliers. I might as well use
Yeah, you
them.
might as well switch it up. Every step is a different set of pliers.
Every day is
And
a
then I can't
holiday.
wrap it again with my thumb. It's too short, so I'm just going to use another set of pliers to try to
Okay.
wrap it
Oh, I feel
a
like
little.
I'm a welder. Like I feel like I'm a blacksmith.
Yeah, it is kind of like that on a smaller scale. This is kind of a messy knot, but whatever.
Hold on. Am I allowed to take my bead off because I'm so scared it's gonna
Absolutely.
fall off?
Absolutely.
Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm trying to like show the audience so it's not just like my stupid green hat this
The
whole
first
video.
part, like, depending on how big the hole is on your bead, the first part is just to make sure that the loop isn't crazy big unless that's your intention, or too small unless that's your intention. But, like, this is, I don't know, I like a pretty sizable working loop. But yeah, you can definitely just measure
I'm
it
trying to
out.
say you like a big hole.
Yeah, I
Okay.
do.
Cool, man.
Yeah. All holes are good holes.
All holes are good holes, you guys.
Big or small. Oh, why are we stuck? Uh-oh. And that's another thing that could happen is there's like a weird little bend in the wire that makes it hard for your bead to get to the end, but
I feel good.
I overcame that. All right, do you have like a weird little tiny piece sticking out that's
I
like
bent
sharp?
it down because I got mad at it. Was I supposed to not do that?
You can bend it down. It still might be sharp. I like to bring my pliers as close to the edge as possible and then clip it off. But
Oh, fuck. Okay,
make sure
well,
when you do that, you look away or you face the cutting part down against the table so it doesn't fly up and hit you in the face.
you need some safety goggles.
Yeah, you could do that, but
You know what? It's
you might
pushed
not need
down
them.
too much, but I will do that. This will just be a
Well,
dangerous piece.
the push down method is also valid. Like that's fine. It just might mess up how close you can get your bead to the loop. But now you have
Not as close as maybe one would like.
that's okay. But now
But
you
I
have
did, I
this.
wrapped it around, I don't know if you can see, but I wrapped it around, oh, definitely can't see now. Twice.
Okay, yeah.
This-
Good.
Okay.
Perfect. And then do you have something that looks like this once you put the bead on?
Yes. Hold on, let me put the bead on. Beep-a-doo. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, you can't see shit. I keep forgetting left is right and right is
Yay!
left.
You did it.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything.
That's what jewelry
Yeah.
making is, my guy. And then repeat the process on the other side, but make sure your bead is fitted against the loop, like where you want it to go.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
mine
see it.
wiggling around.
No, mine's pretty fitted.
And I'm just eyeballing it, but I will be, oh, I'm touching the mic,
Is it about
grabbing.
an inch and a half or something on the other side? Like, is that?
Well, the other side's going to be really long, so don't trim it yet.
Oh, fuck. Okay, wait, what are we estimating?
We're estimating where the loop on the other side starts. So for me, I'm thinking it's going to be about here. So that's
How can
maybe
you
like,
tell that though?
how can I tell? Just from experience. But you want to give yourself enough room, not too much room that you have to double loop, and not enough room, obviously. So this is my eyeballed size. I don't really know how else
Okay.
to explain it.
No,
But
no.
give
I'm gonna
go like
I'm
go
gonna
like maybe an inch above the hole with your
okay.
pliers to start the
And
round nose, right? You have the round nose
yeah, yeah.
pliers.
Yeah.
And then you roll it down towards the bead.
Pull it down toward the bead. You're good at explaining.
Thank you. Roll it down towards the bead. Obviously, well, not obviously, I guess. If you want a larger hole or a larger wrap, then bring your wire to the edge, like not the tip of the pliers, but the other side. the base of the shaft. The base of the shaft is always going to be wider than the tip. So if you want a large hole, wrap it around the base of the shaft. I'm using the tip because I don't want that
I'm gonna
large
get
of a
good
hole.
sound bites.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now you have that 90-degree
I
perpendicular.
have like a 90-degree thing, but I don't have a loop yet.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Finish your
Wait.
loop.
Is it just because I need to twist it all the way around, like all the way? Like I need to
think so,
commit
yeah.
to the bit?
Yeah, you probably have
Okay.
to bring it all the way around. And then again with the flat nose. Well, I'll wait till you get there.
Okay, there is a bit. Okay, okay. Well, I don't know. Yeah,
Good.
whatever.
Yeah, as long and then okay, so now with the flat nose, this fucking camera.
Okay.
Grip the new loop that you made and then push the long piece around underneath the loop to like kind of seal it into place. That
Grab
makes it,
the loop that I made.
yes, with the flat nose
The
pliers.
flat nose pliers.
Like a dish.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the wire should wrap around at between
The
the
little
bead,
side of the wire?
the whatever's left of the wire.
In the little part, not the big part.
What's the little part and the big part?
Okay,
Because
the
I only
little
have
part is where
one.
the bead can wiggle around. I just feel like I did this differently
I only
last
have one
time.
part.
I know what I did.
Okay.
Hold on.
Can you undo it?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. I think I need to undo it with pliers though. Like I think like when you said 90 degrees, I think I went like somehow the totally wrong way.
Okay. It happens. It's all right.
It's my first
It's
time.
your literal first time.
Which is weird because we've known each other so long and you've definitely been making jewelry since I've known you and I've never been like, "Oh, how do you do
Let
that?"
me make that with you. No, but that's what makes this so fun. So at the end of your process, this is the type of thing you should have. A bead with 2 loops on either side and hopefully no super sharp pieces. So
I
that
did the first piece so perfectly. Okay, hold on.
that's okay. And now you have a pendant. And you can wear it vertically and have like a little dangly bit on the other side and have the chain come this way. Or you can wear it this way and have the chain come on both sides of the loop.
We're coming. Coming into the cage. Is it safer in there? Wanna be in the cage because it's safe. Okay. Okay. I'm working so hard to make this pendant.
You're doing
Okay,
great.
yeah. Okay, and then twist it. I'm up to the part that no, I'm up to like the part where you grab it with your flat nose pliers.
You grab the loop
Yeah.
and twist the long exposed piece of wire between the bead and the loop as
Yes, ma'am.
tightly around the wire as you can. At least once.
Well, and then you cut it, and I'm gonna have a lot of guh left over, right?
Well, you are going to have wire left over, yes, but when you do cut it, make it as close to the bead as possible so you can just pinch that sharp bit into place.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do that right
kind of
meow,
hard for me
and
to
I'm not gonna break another freaking bead.
That's another thing that could happen, especially with ceramic and glass beads. If you do make the wire wrapping too tight, you risk crushing the bead. So with stones, you don't have to worry that much. But glass, plastic, and ceramic, you do have to be a little mindful of how tight you wrap the beads. Just another little
I
side
understand
note.
why you got into this.
I
Like I'm very like clumsily doing it, but I kind of see how it like could be meditative and then you can like kind of make whatever you want and it gives
Yeah.
you like a sense of control in our world of chaos and then you can make beautiful things for people.
absolutely. I started
Like,
making
oh,
jewelry.
like, it's great.
I started making jewelry because of my dad dying. So it was like a grief hobby. It's something I needed to do to like keep my hands busy. And then before I knew it, I just had a bunch of jewelry. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do with all this. Like, I'm not gonna wear it all. So I started
What
selling
do I
it.
do
And
with
then,
all this
boom.
scrap metal?
Yeah, exactly. um, but yeah, it's also something that activates the part of your brain that therapy activates when you're doing crafts like
Whoa.
this. Crafts in general is just as healing as talk therapy, but you do
Oh,
have
fuck.
to like be mindful while you're crafting, you know? Like think about the things that you're processing and don't beat yourself up over it.
I'm learning.
You
Oh
are
God.
learning.
Okay, like what? It is what it is. It's,
Mhm.
you know what? It's the first time, and that's okay that sometimes it ain't right.
Exactly.
Okay, I did it kind of. Oh, well, let me take a picture so you guys can see later
Yeah.
my
Take a
ugly
picture.
little pendant.
And if you can hold it up to your camera, go for it, but I understand if it's too small to see.
It just might not show up like
Yeah.
here. Oh no.
Yay. Awesome.
It's a little bit of a mess, but it is
I
what it
think it
is.
looks
Okay.
great.
Thank you.
So now you can do that 30 more times. No.
Yeah.
Basically. Depends. It depends on what you want to make. Are we making a necklace? Do you want to make earrings?
I kind of want to make a bracelet.
Bracelet? Okay.
Or we can make a necklace. What do you think is a good like learning opportunity?
Any of those three.
Okay, may I make a bracelet,
Because I think
please?
a ring would be a little bit too advanced right now.
I agree.
Okay.
Also, I can't really wear rings like
Yeah, no. And the rings that we would be making are very costume jewelry. But okay. So if you're going to make a bracelet, let's say that the bead that you just made is your centerpiece of the
okay.
bead, right?
Yep.
If you had a piece of string, you could wrap it around your wrist to see how long you want the bracelet to be. I
I
just
do.
guess because I didn't tell you guys to get string or a measuring tape or anything, so
I have a measuring tape somewhere.
don't worry about it because that wasn't part of the
Okay.
suggested materials. So we got to do something, we got to
It's this.
guesstimate around it. So honestly, yeah, but you don't want a bracelet like this to be too tight either. It's
No,
gonna
but
like
like
wiggle
we could
around.
pretend
But
that it's like
basically, you take however many beads and kind of just line them up and eyeball how many it might take. So for me, for half a bracelet, it would be 7 if I'm not using chain or string or anything like that. And then I would make a clasp. Does that make any sense to you?
hold on. With the tools we have,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Like what connects the things? Like do you make a bunch of pavements? Do you make a bunch of these and then like connect like do
You
you
make
make
you
this
make a bunch of these guys, right?
and
Yes, with the loops on either side. And
yes.
then you can directly loop them to the other loop so that they're permanently sealed, or you can put a jump ring in between them as a spacer to give them a little bit more movement. You said you had jump rings, so you can
I
do that.
do.
You can also make jump rings pretty easily by just taking your wire bits at the base of your shaft and wrapping it around until they cross. And then when they cross, you have this like this loop de loop, and then you trim it on both sides. So trim down, and then you have a little funky looking, like it's kind of a teardrop shape, but you can fix that by like adjusting it. There's proper tools for how to make jump rings, but we don't have to deal with that right now. And then you just
So
fold it
okay.
and
I don't so it doesn't
kind of
really
push it
matter that
down.
I bought these jump rings because like I
It
think I
doesn't,
wanted
but it does. It'll make your life a lot easier. Making jump rings is a pain in the fucking ass.
no, but like if I wanted to just permanently loop
Yes, you
like
could infinitely loop them together,
okay. So
which
it
is a more
but then
stable option, but there is less movement if you do that.
Oh, fuck. I just dropped a bunch of beads. Everything's cool.
Excellent.
Okay. But I did get also lobster claws because I think you did ask for that.
That will come in
So,
handy as well for when we finish the bracelet.
okay.
But again, you could make, I used to make wire clasps. Like you take your piece of wire, fold it in half, pinch it together, and then take this part at the sharp pointy end, grab them both and twirl them up until there's like, make it nice and flat so it's not gonna, well, I have to trim that. Regardless, you have these two loops, and then this is very sloppy and simple, but basically you're just shaping wire
You say
to make
sloppy
something
and
like
simple,
that.
but like I think you've done this so often that like, I don't know, what you're doing is impressive to me. So,
Yeah, okay, thank you. But to me, I'm like, this is garbage. What are we doing? Just because I'm like rushing through it. But basically, you have
nice.
you have a hook. Whoop. Now you have a hook clasp with a hole. This would attach to your chain or your cord, and then this would loop into the other side, which would just be an open jump ring. And then
This is freaking
you have
cool,
that.
man.
Right? The magic of Julia.
I'm like hardcore not good at it, but it's like fun to learn.
I think you're doing great.
But it sometimes when I do something, it like really clicks in my brain, and I'm like, oh, I kind of have a knack for this. This is not one of the. I haven't learned a skill like that in a while.
This is also, I think, a fine motor skill craft and task that you don't do. You do a lot of like, I think they're called gross motor skills. I don't know. The bigger
And
stuff
they're
where it's like
gross.
using your body, like sailing, like skateboarding, like rock climbing, stuff where you're using your entire body instead of just your hands. You know?
Yeah.
I don't think you don't crochet, you don't knit. Yeah, you don't really do
No,
fine motor skill tasks.
no, I don't.
Well, we're gonna do a learn.
I'm a learning. I forget how to make. Oh no, I remember.
I'm gonna
You really
show
only need. Hold on,
what.
just checking in with the audience, and
Yeah,
not the audience, you.
I am the
That's
audience.
really pretty.
Thank you.
Um, you really only need the round nose pliers to make the loop, and then after that, the flat nose pliers are the ones that like make the rope, the
The
like
flat
turny
nose
bit.
pliers are good for gripping. It's really difficult to grip, and you will ruin your round nose pliers over time if you try to grip with them.
Okay.
So that's why the flat nose are here. And then you really don't need, like, I have these super long flat nose pliers, but that's for like getting really, really tight spaces. But you don't really need that. Anyway, while Dani is making more beads in that way,
How do you?
gonna show you how to make a quick pendant out of something that only has one hole. I mean, obviously, okay, we're not gonna get into that debate of whether this is one or two holes. It is a
Oh
hole
yeah.
on either side. It is one hole, but it is a hole. It's opening on either side. This is literally just one hole. So you can't really do the same method. You can, but it's gonna look funky. You don't want a pendant like that to sit like this on your chest, right? You want it to sit flat. So one way you can do it, put the wire through the hole, right? Fold them both up. Make sure one side is a little bit longer than the other. Okay. Bend it another like 90-degree angle-ish with the longer side pointing up. The shorter side is now at the base of the bead. Twist it around. Oh, hello, camera. Okay, twist it around the base of the wire. And you can do this as many times as you want. I like how it looks with 3 twists. That's enough. Beautiful. Now Well, no, yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Then you trim that off. Remember always to trim down. You don't want wire shards bouncing into your eye. It's a little bit of a loose. Usually I'd make it tighter than that, but it spins. That's fine.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Why can't I get the second one to go
The second
first
one is usually the hardest. Like the second loop on the bead is the hardest. So what I do if I'm making a bunch of them is I start a bunch. I put one hole on a bunch of beads. I walk away for 20 minutes and then I come back and finish them slowly. But
I can't get it to twist around like how I want, like on the first one.
You will. It's practice. So then, like this, what you can do with this full length of wire is just keep twisting it all the way down so you have like a nice thick looking loop like that. Or you can just, you know, figure out probably about there. Bring it down. One.
Is it bad that I don't have like a lot of fine motor skill tasks?
Maybe
Like,
two.
am I gonna like suffer for this in old age?
I don't think so. I think it's just like a choice, you know? Like,
Yes. I never thought about that though. I don't gravitate toward like fine motor skill like I've never thought that I don't have fine motor skills, but like
painting and
maybe
stuff.
I don't.
Honestly, I think playing music does fall into that category though. So you do have something.
Okay.
You do play music. It is drums, well, saxophone. You need like finger skills for that.
I do have finger skills.
Hey yo.
For saxophone. Listen, you with your fucking shaft.
With your shafts and holes. And to correct this extra shuffly bit, because I don't really want it to be that loose, I'm going to use my flat nose to grip the turn, and make sure you turn in the same direction as everything else, but not too tight because you'll snap the wire, and that's really annoying when that happens. But if you just grab the whole thing and kind of turn it to tighten, so now there's a little less movement. I'm gonna risk it and try one more time. Okay, perfect. And now you have a pendant like this, and you want to make sure that the upper hole, the hole that would connect to a necklace chain is perpendicular to this hole in the pendant. Because, again, you want it to go through this way and hang flat against you. If this was facing the other way, you might need a jump ring. But there you go. Another pendant. Another style.
I'm really proud of you.
Suffering. Other things you can do if you had extra wire is wrap the wire through this a number of times so that there's like more lines than just the one. You could have like a few. That's a cool look. Lots of options. All right, let's get back to the bracelet. So like at summer camps and stuff, what did you avoided arts and crafts time, or did they not do that?
The only arts and crafts I've done in a camp setting was when I went to the Zenite retreat.
Oh, that's adorable.
And they had like leather, you could like stamp a leather bracelet, but I think that wasn't really fine motor skills because you had like a stamp and then like a mallet, right? So you'd like bang your name or whatever you wanted like into the...
No, that's still like working with your hands and needing control over your fingers to do stuff, because I think that's the biggest hurdle that a lot of people have with this is not having the control over making their fingers do what they want.
I also like with this and with sewing, which like I'm desperately trying to make a chemise. I find I get really frustrated with the minutia of doing the same over and over and over, like the same small movement over and over and over.
For
like
sure.
Because either I'm struggling and doing it wrong and that's why I have to do it a million times, but some of it is just repetition that like I am a little bitch about, I guess.
No, for sure. I also get annoyed by repetition, even though I do this.
But I have. Sorry.
No, even it's just funny that like. Well, that's probably why I have like a show on or something, so I can kind of keep my brain occupied on new stimuli while my hands are doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah. It's really funny, like there's certain arenas of my life where I have like copious amounts of patience.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's others where it's just like, I didn't get it right in 2 minutes. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Well, that also is just the autism. For me, at least.
Um, it's funny. I was just talking to my friend yesterday about how like hard and how I want a shower to just be relaxing, but like there's so many steps to like do a shower
There really
that
are.
like it's it sucks. And then she got diagnosed with ADHD and she looked at me and she's like, "Do you have ADHD?" And I was like, I don't think so." But
Yeah, you do. But yeah, no, showers are definitely overwhelming, and
can I choose a different pendant, a different charm, or do I have to like I'm making a bracelet, right?
yeah, you can use as many beads as you want.
You can choose your beads
If
if
you
you wanna.
Um, and if you had something like chain or cord or leather, you could make your bracelet with just the one bead, but I avoided doing that because Michaels doesn't have stainless steel chain, so any chain that you get from Michaels is going to turn your wrist green. And
Oh,
this might also turn your wrist green if you wear it enough because it's copper underneath. I don't know what your wire is underneath, but
probably copper. It says. Hold on.
yeah.
Oh,
If you turn green, that's copper. If you turn blue, that's nickel, I believe, or
it
black
says
is nickel.
ideal for wire wrapping.
Yeah, good because it's soft. Copper is ideal for wire wrapping because it's a very soft metal.
How
But
do you
yeah,
dead soft is copper.
that's
German style wire?
that's dead soft wire.
I don't know. Dead soft is copper, then it says German style copper. That's what I have. German style
Good,
copper.
yeah.
So it might turn green.
Over time, if you just avoid lotions and wetness while you're wearing it,
Okay.
you'll be okay. But yeah, you would need crimps for cord, string, and probably leather as well, and I didn't want you to have to go buy a crimper and crimps and all that other shit.
I appreciate you for that. I'm very determined to make this bracelet. I don't know if I'll make it in the length of the podcast, but I'll at least make progress.
I mean, at this point, we can just I'll just trim it down, like, you know,
Yeah.
if we
Because I've
go.
only got 2 beads on here. I feel like I don't see me getting any faster at this, but
Well, you can finish your bracelet with jump rings if you only want to have the two beads on it. That's also an
I'm
option.
just a little lazy.
You're not lazy.
I'm not lazy. It's my
No.
first rodeo.
It's your first rodeo. It's going to take some time. And that's fine. You can also switch to earrings and be done faster if you want.
I don't know why, like, I had my little heart set on a bracelet and like I
Good.
can't let it go.
Okay. Then we're making you a bracelet then. But with the same tools and set, you can make your mom a pair of earrings out of the blue beads if you want. Did you get earring hooks?
No.
Okay. You might want to get those for earrings.
But I could make my mom a bracelet.
You could do that, yeah. Or a
And then she'd be like,
necklace.
"Wow." And then I'd be like, "It'll turn you green." And she'll be like, "Well, you tried." And I'll be like, "I tried my best."
Listen, the fact that she's getting something from her daughter. Okay,
My
so
mom
these are
is a
my-
mom like that. Like she's like, "Oh, you made it." Like
Yeah,
it's great.
exactly.
Okay. Everything's like I did the second loop went a lot better on the like the yeah than the first one.
Good. I'm trying to think of what else I could like share. I guess I mean, you don't have to
What
put one bead
what do
on each
you
time. You could do like multiple beads
Oh, I was
if I
gonna
want to do
say,
that.
like, can you talk a little about beads? Like, like, do you buy beads in sets together that you think will match? Do you just pick up stuff that you think looks cool and then put it together later?
Uh,
Like,
it depends. If I'm going to a bead show or like a bead fair, I will just buy whatever I like and then think about what I could make with it at home, which is probably not the best way to do things, but oh well, who cares? If I'm buying for like a client, like somebody's like, I want a necklace made of rose quartz and amethyst and I want crystal points or whatever on it, then I will, to the best of my ability, buy what makes
what
sense
they've
in that way.
requested.
Yeah. And I don't like buying stones from Michael's because it's kind of hard to tell the authenticity of it or whether it was like mined ethically, even though I'm pretty sure
Uh-oh.
most stones are not mined ethically, even if they say they are.
So, like, my tiger's eye that I'm putting on right now is probably not
It
great.
could be a dyed stone. Tiger's eye is fairly common though, so it's not unlikely that that one is real. Same thing with
Okay.
like amethyst and rose quartz. But at the
I
same
will say,
time, it could be
oh, sorry.
glass. Well, it could be glass or a dyed stone. So,
Okay.
like this is definitely fake turquoise that I'm using right now, but oh well. It looks like turquoise and it is what it is.
I still think it's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I work with dyed stones all the time. Titanium aura quartz is one of my favorite crystals. It looks like an oil slick. And it
Ooh. Oh, yeah,
is.
I've seen you use that.
Oops, sorry,
Yeah.
that just bounced into, hopefully not into my tea.
How do
Um,
you how do you get rid of the spiky bit again?
it depends how long it is. If you can trim it down with your pliers,
Oh,
do
you can
that.
trim it. Okay.
Do that. And if you can't trim it, then just try to like use your flat nose pliers to mush it around so that it folds inward. It doesn't catch on anything like what I got to do with this guy. But the aura quartz is a type of dyed quartz, but it's not dyed. It's like they sprinkle titanium over it or gold powder or silver powder and then they superheat it and then the metals like bind to the stone exterior and gives it that like really shiny sheen.
That's really cool.
Okay, so now I have a 3 stone pendant, and what you can do with this is keep it like a straight line or very gently bend it. So now you have like a curved pendant. You could continue with your building and with the same method of using this one, take something like this and hang it from the edge
We did it. Okay.
or from here or from here. You could even put it on the wire. Like there's a lot you can do with a little. And that's part of why I love jewelry making.
That is true.
There's
And
some
it's like
really
human, very human.
yeah, it is. Like there's some really complicated designs you can do with wire wrapping that I don't have examples of.
I have two beats.
You did it.
Oh no, that's the wrong
I
way.
have
But
5.
yeah. Cool. Uh,
How many do you think you'll need for your bracelet?
more than 2.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to watch me make the entire bracelet.
Um I'm going to small little pause that you barely noticed, I'm sure. Anyway, as you can see on my screen, I have 7 beads finished like I had planned. And I will be using jump rings to connect them, even though I didn't tell you guys you needed jump rings. I'm sorry. I'm a liar. Dani is actually doing it the correct way, where
That's me.
you just loop the two bead loops together. That is a stronger bond. It's a little bit less movement, but it is a stronger bond and less likely to break when you do that. Unfortunately, I wasn't as forward thinking. So, when you're using split bead jump rings, you want to grab the side, keep it open. If it's not open, you open it. Flat nose pliers, grab it, take your bead, put it through. Now it's a little dangly guy. Take your other bead, loop it through. Two dangly guys. Beautiful. Take another set of flat nose pliers if you have them. If you don't, just use your round nose. That's fine. To close the jump ring, let me figure out how to describe this. When you open jump rings, you don't want to open them like this, because that makes a weak point. So don't do that. Do this.
Yeah.
So you take it and you open them like that. That weak point will be less weak rather than like that.
That was a good description.
I hope so.
I understood.
Good. Okay, and now you have two beads looped together. They dangle. Dangly dangle.
Dingle dangle.
Dingle dangle. Bingle bongle dingle dangle. Wickety ta, wickety too. Whatever else the 10th Doctor says. So then you do it again. And now you have 3 dingly dangles. And just continue until your beads are all connected.
Okay. I found it harder to get my loops tighter for whatever reason. Like there's like a little weird gap.
That'll happen. That's okay. A gap between the loop and the bead?
And the second loop.
How do you mean? Like the
I
wire?
fixed it. I fixed it with my pliers.
Okay, good. There you go.
Don't you even worry.
Well, in case it's a question that somebody watching might have.
Oh, you're right.
what
Okay,
happened?
so I will tell you what happened to me. So, you know how V has told us to like loop it around twice? Like make, you know what I mean?
To seal the loop, right?
Seal the loop.
Yeah, okay.
So my loops were kind of far apart.
Yes.
But
okay.
Like, and I trimmed them, but you can kind of shove them back in place, I think, with these pliers.
Definitely.
These ones.
Definitely.
Which
It
is
takes
what
a
I
little
did.
bit of like maneuvering, but you can definitely pinch them back into a tighter
Yes.
shape for sure.
I'm trying to decide what like design I want. I guess just like I'm just gonna keep going my merry way, you know?
Design and like, what do you mean? Like
What
how many
what
beads?
pattern I want my beads to go in. Which to me is like the most fun part, like all the beads.
Definitely.
Like all the beads you could choose.
Definitely. And that is something that I would recommend doing first, so you can kind of like see all your different ideas, so you're not halfway through a project and you're like, this is ugly, I hate it. But obviously we didn't do that. It's our first time. I'm just using one bead all the way through.
So I bought a bunch of like the Evil Eye, is that what it's called?
Or Nazar Eye.
But I think I might only use like one of them because I feel like that's pretty.
Yeah, I like that. Will that be in the middle?
Yeah,
Okay.
I hope.
Well, you can always adjust it to make it make sense.
Or
Right.
it might be.
Here's a chain of beads. Dingle dangle
Sorry?
dingle bongle. My 7 beads are now connected in. Did I guess correctly that would be the size of my bracelet? No, I did not. Even with, actually, it would be tight. It would be tight if I did that with the extra jump ring. Well, let's finish and see.
I have So Yesterday stuck in my head so bad.
I had Matchbox 20 stuck in my head. Oh, another thing.
Whoa.
Another fun fucking jewelry tip that pisses me off sometimes. Test
Oh yeah?
your lobster clasps. Test all your clasps before you attach them. So, open. It does open easily. Good. I cannot tell you
Because
how
are
many
some of
times
them are
I've
they
just...
all not built equal kind of deal there?
Sometimes, I mean, yeah, because you buy like a pack of 20 or whatever. One of them's gonna be funky. And I cannot tell you how many times I've made necklaces like a little factory on my bedroom floor. And then I go to sell them or I go to try them on or whatever. And I'm like, oh, this jump ring is garbage. Great. And then I have to replace it. And that risks the integrity of the jump ring. And uh, just a bother. So make sure you get in the habit of testing your clasps before you put them on something, especially if it's something you're selling or gifting. All right, let's see if this is
Um,
big enough.
can you hear my animal?
No. Nope. I mean, I could just add a couple jump rings, but I'm going to add another bead. Which one is it?
It's Captain. He's like hunting, I think. He's just being like, meow,
Oh,
meow.
he's letting you know.
I caught it, Ma.
That's his territory, yes.
And then I go, "Oh my God, you're such a brave hunter. You totally make it in the real
Mm-hmm.
wild."
That mouse toy never saw it coming.
No. I got him a new like catnip filled banana. It's like his favorite
That's cute.
toy.
That is cute.
It's actually really cute because I think it's the third one I've gotten him because that was the first toy I bought him when I adopted him.
Aw. Do you think
So
he remembers?
I like in my mind he does, but like probably not.
He's like, it's the same fuck ass banana. What are you doing? Why are you giving
I
this
need
back to
variety.
me? I've already had this toy.
It's probably what he's meowing about. Oh, this turned out. This is the first one I think I'm upset with.
Uh-oh.
Um, this just turned out bad. Okay.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's just that I left too much space. Like they're not
Mm-hmm.
it's not as tight as the first two charms that I put on.
That's okay. Unless it's not. And then if it's not,
No,
work on it.
I think it's one of those things. So I'm learning how to make a chemise right now, and it it is very it's like barely a garment, but like I made it and I understood the instructions, and the
Mm-hmm.
guy who's teaching me how to sew said I have to make about three before I understand what the fuck is happening.
Nice. That makes sense.
So
The law of
I'm gonna look
repetition.
at it like that.
The law of repetition. So here's my bracelet. All done. And then this is what it looks like off of me. I didn't put an extra jump ring at the end. I just looped it into the wire. And boom. Very simple, very whoa, easy way to make jewelry. And you can repeat this whole process to make a necklace, to make earrings. You can add even smaller charms to all of these different loops. Lots of options. So yeah.
That is very cool.
It's just like
You
the
said
satisfaction of
six
making something yourself. Sorry, what?
You said six speeds?
For me, I needed 8. I thought I
For
needed
me,
7.
I'm on bead number 3.
Okay. Then we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
put one
a
more bead and then guess that that's where the evil eye goes, but I really don't know.
quick little cutscene. You won't even know what happened. All right,
What?
here we go. And no
I did
time
it!
passed at all.
I did it! It took me 5 seconds. I don't know where my hand is. Hold on.
Yes,
I
I
made
love it.
this.
I
I
love
literally made
it.
this with my hands. Hold on, let
Yeah,
me unclasp
exactly.
it.
That is the best part about jewelry making or any kind of craft, to be honest. But yeah,
I made that. It's kind of a mess, but like she's beautiful and I love her.
you made that. Absolutely.
And I put a little eye, so now I have 3 eye bracelets. I don't What that says
Be
about me.
be careful that it doesn't get snagged on your clothes because the wire is a soft copper. It might rip, but because of the way that you made it, it's it's stronger than just like a one loop. So you should be good.
And it
But
will
yeah,
probably turn green. But I
it
made it,
might.
I made it, I
But
made
who
it,
cares?
it's
Exactly.
mine.
And I made this one, and then I made some earrings too while I was
Oh
waiting
wait, here,
for
I'll take like
Danny
a
to finish.
photograph that we can put in.
Yes, please do. Oh, did I put the charms on backwards? I did. Oh well, I'll flip those around.
Listen, you're the expert.
Yeah, and I also made the earrings backwards, but that's okay. Um, yeah.
I'm so
So
proud. This is so cool. I feel
another,
like a little kid in one of those like workshops that the library used to have.
yeah, that I used to teach those
Whoa!
to little kids and to adults.
Well, we were kids at the same time. So like I went when I was a little kid and
Okay, yeah,
the person who taught me 1,000 years ago came into my place of work and remembered me. And like it took me a
adorable.
minute and then I was like, oh my God, like those people are so special.
Yeah, I love it. I love that the librarians also still remember me. I'm like 30 years older than I used to be when I went in there. It's crazy.
This
Um,
is so cool.
but yeah, quick thing before we end, if you also wanted to make earrings, just buy the earring hooks. It's probably better than trying to make them yourself. And the same method, loops on both sides. You can add a little charm to seal it off, or you can just let it let it hang on its own. Simple.
Very
Once you have that one piece, it's like building blocks. So you can make whatever you want.
This is like genuinely incredible. Like
Mm-hmm.
you taught a new skill in about an hour. Like that's
Yeah,
crazy.
alchemy. Taking materials and making something new.
It is alchemy.
Alchemy, and I am Alchemini. Tee hee
Oh
hee hee.
yeah, Herc's mom in my
Hercules' mom.
really fantastic film.
Yeah, it was a great film. Yeah. So thank you for watching. What did we decide to call it? We're gonna learn a thing.
You want to learn a thing?
Learning a thing.
Learning
IWICCI.
a thing?
Learning a
Let's do a
thing.
thing. Let's
Learning a
learn.
do a thing. The most
Do a
millennial way to
thing.
say that possible. Whatever. We'll have
Whatever.
a better name. We got time to figure that out.
This
Um.
rules. This rules. Everybody should try this. I hate this kind of like I'm not good at crafts, and the fact that I was like able to make a complete piece,
Mhm.
like, dude, you guys got to try this.
Good. I'm glad that warms my heart that it was so exciting for you. Cause
I'm so
when
excited.
we were on the bus and I was making jewelry on the bus to like sell, through my Etsy shop, whatever, traveling, mail it from anywhere. You really didn't show much interest in like making stuff. You would help like by picking out pendants or whatever. Like I think you should do this with that wire or stuff like
Yeah.
that. But it's cool that 10 years later, you're making your own bracelets.
I never wanted to do it. It just didn't like this type of craft, I guess. I avoid a little bit because it seems like hard. It seems hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it's one I feel like the first two are really weird and then once you get going, you're like, "Oh no, I kind of get this."
Yeah,
Like,
totally. And if we do this again, I'll teach you how to make rings and other, maybe chainmail. I could show you how to make chainmail. You'd probably like that.
I know that's tedious as hell though,
It's
but
so tedious, but I think it'll tickle your Virgo brain.
it might.
My sister wants to start making chainmail. She just got into crocheting though.
Whoa, cool. That's I don't know about me and crochet, but
Oh,
this ruled.
I can't do it. I can't follow crochet or knitting instructions very well. But
Um,
yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and I
Yes.
hope that some of you will try this.
Yes, I hope so too. Show us, post it in the comments if you can. Like, follow, share, blah blah blah. You can find me at corvidwitch.com. All of my social links and blog and everything shops are there. Danny, where do we find you?
On TikTok, I'm for Liza 22. Is that
Mm-hmm.
my name?
It is.
And I never promote my Instagram, but it's in the hat if anybody wants to follow along there.
I will put that in the in the downstairs, in the description.
In the downstairs. Put it
In
in
the
the downstairs.
This is my business card. You can't really see it, but venericodesigns.com is my company. And yeah, you will see 2 more episodes from us in April. Another baked beans and another Skillshare with Dani. Dani will be teaching us. Do you want to tell us what you're going to teach us, or do you want it to be a surprise?
I will tell you what I'm teaching, and I don't want to disappoint anybody who's like an expert, but I did HEMA for a year, and then like my college club. I'll be teaching basic broadsword technique.
Yeah, what does HEMA stand for?
Historical European martial arts, but we had kind of like a dupe of HEMA at my university that was called MARCA, which stands for Medieval and Renaissance Recreational Combat Association.
Excellent. And the E in HEMA, it cut out. Was that European?
European.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Historical European martial arts, but it's the same. It's just HEMA's like an official
Right.
alliance thing.
Official title for it. Yeah. And I mean, I'm not an expert at wire wrapping or jewelry making either. Like, this is just hobbies that we enjoy, and I made a small career out of making different jewelry. I don't really do wire with my jewelry anymore, but
I will say, like, I'm not trying to make our YouTube channel sound important, but like I feel like there's a real fear because we have so much access to like expertise and people that are like extremely learned in a field that people are afraid to be just okay at something.
Right.
And I don't know. I think a little bit of my goal with this is like, it's okay to not be amazing. It's okay to just like try something, and it's okay to be okay. Like, you don't have to be an expert.
Definitely, you don't. Especially to share your love for the hobby or the craft. And everybody starts somewhere, right? Like, I think this is a pretty beginner understanding of wire wrapping and jewelry making, and that's why I chose to show this part. And what Dani's going to show us with the swords and Marco
isn't
stuff.
anything like, I think
it's just
I don't think
intro.
It's complicated.
Yeah, right. Very, very simplistic intro level stuff, which good. Yeah, get you interested in the activity and then go from there. So yeah, also, if you are somebody or you know somebody that is an expert or very talented or just does a certain hobby a lot and you think that they would be a good fit for this segment of the podcast, let us know. I think our email is in our YouTube bio, so you can send us an email or leave a comment, and we will try to connect with that person to feature them on a future episode, because that is the next part. We want to do interviews of other people who know how to do cool things that we don't know yet, so we can learn how to do them. I should have spoken about like the history of wire wrapping and jewelry making, but I don't know it, so oh well.
I still think what you did is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk about it another time. All right.
Signing off.
Yes, that is it. Thank you for watching, everybody. Check out our baked beans, and we'll see you next month.